All right, what's up, everybody? It's the Marc Haize Show. We're all about building better people. Here's my boy EJ right here. We're sipping on some vino. My boy JP went to go get some water. You going to get some water? Where'd you go?
I don't know where he went. He disappeared.
He just disappeared.
It does that.
Oh, damn. My boy JP disappeared for a little bit, man. So, man, I just wanted to talk about a little bit about gratitude, man.
Well, let's let people know what they're listening to right now.
What are you talking about?
It's the Marc Haize Show.
I just told him it's the Marc Haize Show.
Oh, you did? My bad. I've been drinking a little.
That was literally the first thing. All right, guys, it's the Marc Haize Show.
My bad. Yeah.
But yeah, man, I just wanted to get right into gratitude, man. I wake up every morning and I write something that I'm grateful for, and it gets me like in a good mood. I mean, mostly because I bought a planner that kind of makes me do it.
Okay.
I mean, you know, so when I'm planning out my day, I literally have to write the first thing I'm grateful for, and then like 3 things I'm trying to accomplish throughout the day. Then, you know, I write, you know, the rest of my day. But overall, man, I'm just super grateful to be alive, and I'm grateful to have another opportunity every day to go after my dreams and go after what I want in life. And I'm glad to have an opportunity to get paid to do things that I love to do. I'm glad that I can do this. Like, I'm grateful for my friends. I'm grateful for you. Grateful for JP, Tori, Gene. List goes on. I'm grateful for all of you who are watching this. I'm just so full of gratitude. Like, in the universe just keeps blessing me. Like, I feel like Joel Osteen about to get emotional. Like, man, do I even deserve all this, man? This is crazy.
I mean, it
I'm
feels
loved.
like that, you know.
I feel so loved. My family loves me. You know, my friends love me. You know, it's just like, you know, I'm so grateful, man. And it's like, we all have our ups and downs, but it's just like, I have my times where I'm like, oh man, you know, life kind of sucks. But, you know, it's all about like, you know, mindset and like just staying positive, you know, staying positive.
What are some things that you like to try to do that makes you stay positive?
The things I like to do, I like to work out. I like to read. I like to, you know, take time for myself. I like to create. Creating, you know, really helps me. I like to, man,
Like when
weed.
you're feeling down, what's going through your mind, you know, for a pick you back up to get back to stardom?
This will pass. Like, I'm gonna get through this. This ain't shit.
That's what that sermon was about today.
Really?
Yes, it was.
Oh damn! Like, that's how it feels. It's just like, you know, I've been through harder shit. You know, I've been through harder shit than this, and I feel like I'll definitely get through it this time. But it's like, it looks bad right now. You know, whenever I'm going through it, it's just like, it looks bad right now, but I know I'll be all right because I've been really up and I've been really down. You know, so it's just like, that's just the way of life. And like, I also accept that there will be more lows, you know what I'm saying? But there'll also be more highs. But it's just like, that's just how life goes. But we just pray there's more highs, you know? Because like, you know, you're not ultimately in control. I mean, you feel like you want to be, you know, and that's kind of what like throws you off, is like, of course I make these plans, you know, and then like the universe, I end up getting blessed with what I want, but not in the way in which I expect to get it. And it's like, you know, and I'm like, damn, that happened, you know? And it's just like, you know, I'm just grateful. I mean, I have a vision, and like, I'm also grateful to have been able to, like, you know, I went to like 13 different grade schools because I moved around a lot growing up.
Okay, because we heard another story today, and it sounded like, you know what I mean, that's a lot of schools.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah. Yeah, we were talking about JP brother went to like went to 5 different high schools. I went to 3, but it was because I moved around so many times.
You had to add that, you know, that caveat in there, because I was going to say it's,
I don't know. I wasn't like, no, man. It was like, I lived in Detroit. I lived in Baltimore. I lived in Japan. I lived in Georgia, and I lived in Houston. And, you know, that was all through grade school. Like, California was more recent. But I lived in a lot of places, you know. I experienced a lot of things. But it's also, I got to see so many aspects of life. So I realized I can be more open-minded than others, you know.
Sure.
And I feel like that was a blessing in itself. Because I used to be so jealous of, you know, like at Westfield, man, like how y'all would be in the locker room telling all the stories about Clotton and Wells. And like, I felt so left out all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, you know, all of them grew up around each other. Yeah, JP knows what I'm talking about. But it's just like, I'm blessed to have my own unique experience at this thing we call life. And it blessed me with open mind, like, you know, like a different perspective of life, I guess. You know,
Yeah.
my own perspective that I don't know. I respect. Huh?
One of a kind.
One of a kind.
Like, honestly, like it's, you know, you can only see through your eyes.
Right. We all unique in our own ways, and I feel like my story for myself, it works for me. You know, it's just, it is what it is. You know, like even us doing this, you know, not people are ballsy enough to do this. You know, it's just getting up and just doing what we feel like what we want to, and you know, and the universe just rewarding us.
It's gonna keep rewarding us.
It's gonna keep rewarding us.
They're coming. I hear them.
It's
coming
the
soon.
The blessings are calling.
They're on the way.
Bro, I was looking at my haircut in the mirror today. I was like, man, I look like I'm ready to receive all my blessings.
That's
my boy
what I'm
AC
saying.
Hooked it up. I was like, boy, I was looking at myself like, boy, you know, I'm ready to receive all these blessings. Man,
I was at Cavender's this week.
Cavender's.
Yes, that's a country western store here in Houston, Texas.
Okay.
And I was looking at some boots and some cowboy hats. I was wearing a suit. The dude walks up to me that worked there. He said, "Do you always dress like this?" I said, "You know, I try to, you know." And he's like, "Well, you know, what's the occasion?" I said, "I'm trying to prepare for my blessings."
I'm trying to be ready to receive.
And then he made the strong statement, you have to be ready to receive the blessings. So that's true as well. So you got to start getting things together. I started preparing for my wife. You know what I mean? That's on the way.
I'm going to get a wife.
You know, one day we're going to move forward.
We
got to
get where the money resides, and you going to get you a wife. I'm still kind of wrapping my head around that one. Yeah. Man, until death do us part sounds like a long time.
I mean, does it?
Does it? It's the longest thing we have.
I mean, I mean, you never know when you're going to go. You never know.
But people, that's what I'm saying. Like, people say life is short, but at the same time, it's literally the longest thing you have.
I think it's a beautiful thing, though, when you meet couples that have been together for 70 years.
I mean, it's a beautiful thing. It's like,
You're
damn,
like, wow,
they really fought for that.
That's commitment.
And they also lived in an age where they can have a whole separate family around the corner and nobody would know.
Why we got to go there?
I'm just saying, this life is just a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
What are we doing? Why are we talking about something beautiful? We just like pouring fire all over it. You're like, yo, what are we doing?
I'm just saying, dudes, men have been men.
We don't have to focus on that
forever. You know,
that's life.
And it's just like, you know, we don't know their stories because they don't got Instagram. But they fought it out.
It don't matter. They're still together.
You know
I think it's beautiful. They made it work.
They made
you
it.
know?
I'm saying we in a whole different climate, boy. Everybody's like, you know, this.
Is it? I mean, I don't know because I'm not on these things. So to me, it's just life.
Yeah. I forget EJ's under that rock. We just gotta. You know, one day you gotta leave that hoe. There's a lot of.
Hey, I'm grateful for being under the rock. I must say, at times it is a lot of gratitude in that, not knowing what's happening.
But at the same time, man, you know, you gotta know what's happening so you can be ready to receive your blessings.
I'm ready to receive these blessings.
You gotta be aware of what's going on in these streets. What if a girl hit you? You was having a conversation, and a girl hit you, was like, "Well, you know, I was listening to Audible today. I hearing something interesting."
And then I would ask the same question. That sounds interesting. What's an Audible? And here's reality. If she's interested in the things that are coming out of this mouth, she's going to explain what Audible is.
That's what I'm saying. She's not going to be interested after she hear that.
Whatever. She's not the right one. She's not the right one because God going to send the right one. Okay?
Y'all need
not worry about that.
You need 2 starfish under a rock. Just my boy EJ.
Nah. You know what's going to be funny? More than likely, the chick's probably going to be someone deeply involved with this stuff. Who knows? It'd be nice that she wasn't.
I mean, she gonna be doing something. She gotta do something.
Who knows?
She's in America, bro. Everybody gotta do something, cause you know, capitalism. But yeah, man. Speaking of Westfield, old stories and progress, I asked my friends about some things that they wish they learned like straight out of high school. You know, for my younger people out there, older people, everybody really. You know, it's things that we still figure it out. We still learning.
We still in life. We're not over yet.
We still learning every day. You know, that starts with number 1 on the list was I wrote it in the phone actually. Number 1 on the list was be studious. Always be like. She said specifically stay in school. I personally, as far as school, like I definitely push education. But at the same time, I also don't push like student loans and everything. It's like be more like make smart decisions. Like a lot of people are so like anxious to go to university so fast.
Sure.
I mean, you could save money by going to like a community college or even like a trade school and just like learning something and saving up some money. And, you know, once you figure out exactly what it is, what you want to do, you know, you move forward. But it's all about just moving forward in general, you know, like even if you want to be an entrepreneur, you got to like know about what you want to do. Because I realize like I talk to a lot of people who want to do new things and they don't take time to educate themselves about the things they want to do.
That's a big one.
Yeah, and that definitely like I feel like that definitely hinders things and that like kind of it's disappointing. You know what I'm saying? You get disappointed faster because it's like you don't have the answers to your own questions. You're like, how do I do this? Like even when I first started doing music, it was like once I started taking classes on audio engineering, I started to know how to answer the questions to how to make my music sound the way I wanted to sound. Also taking music classes so I can even go on YouTube and know the right questions to ask, you know? You know, so it's like, it was a lot of self-education in that and also in video. Like, I took film classes and all that. So it's just like...
Because there's a lot you can learn in some of these classes.
There's a lot you can learn in, like, every class, you know? It's always something to learn from somebody who's been doing it and you haven't.
That's true.
You know, like, he definitely knows more than me, so I definitely... just take some humility, you know, and also, you know, just being on YouTube all day. I mean, I like learning things on YouTube, but I don't like sitting in front of a computer all day. So it's like I like being in a classroom environment personally. So I'll go and like take classes and things just to, like be around people who are all trying to strive to get to the same thing, you know. So yeah, you know, stay studious, you know, stay always learning. I'm always reading, always educating myself on like, you know, human psychology, history, you know. What else? I like to just read stories too. Just, you know, keep it interesting. I love mythology. Greek mythology is hilarious because it's just like...
What a time frame. Imagine like us being alive during that time frame. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, like they believe this shit. Or did they? I don't know. They probably like, it's bullshit, but you know, it's cool. I don't think they... Do you think they worship Zeus?
I mean, I think that it was just where they were at that time frame in life.
I don't know. It seems ridiculous, but it's very entertaining for sure.
This was what, like...
I mean, you can say the same thing about, any religion, I guess, technically, but that's a whole nother episode. But another thing I got on the list was take more risk. So I feel like in high school, man, like when we played football, I feel like the coaches, they believed in me more than I believed in myself at times. Because, I had the athletic ability to do things, but I didn't have the confidence to take risks because I was always the new kid.
The biggest risk you took at Westfield was doing the talent show.
Oh, shit. Yeah, and I got so much love for that shit, too.
That was the biggest risk you took at the
Right. He brought up the talent show. I forgot about that shit.
What happened with that?
That is... I feel where you were going, but yes, no, that was the biggest risk.
Bro, yeah, I forgot I did that shit.
What did you do?
So like my friend asked me, who was it? I don't even remember who was with me. I don't know somebody asked me to rap with them on stage because I was like making rap songs at home and I was just letting people hear them here and there. And I was like, all right, shit, you know, I went to do the talent show and I started cursing, bro. They told me to stop. They cut off my mic, told me to stop, and I was like, okay. And I was so nervous because the nerves was just coming, and I just like started rapping, and then I cursed again, and they cut it off, and I just threw the mic, and I just started rapping without the mic because I was just excited.
What an animal!
And then I forgot there was another thing I did. Like I went on stage and I said a curse word. I was singing a song and I said this like line about eating a cookie all night or some shit. And then it was like a nasty line, but it was cool. And everybody was like, oh! And I just walked off stage. I just walked off stage. I was like, teachers are coming for me. I was like,
None of the other cool kids had any testicular fortitude.
Really?
To make an attempt that grand? No.
I didn't even think of it that way, bro. I was just like, man, I'm going to try it. I was like, see how it goes. I was so nervous.
Was this in the Performing Arts Center?
It was in the pack.
It was in the pack, huh? It was full, too.
Dang.
I was nervous as hell. I remember if I was like, fuck it, I'm going to do it.
That was where I used to go to get Handy J's.
Hey, Westfield was wild. Had like a graduating class of like 1,000.
1,000 plus.
1,200.
Yeah.
I was like, in
That
the
was
top
before Dekaney.
Huh?
A lot of this stuff was pre-Dekaney.
Actually, no, that was
10. After Dekaney, we still graduated 1,200 deep.
Really?
Yeah, you can see the picture when you go back there. It's as big as.
Hold on,
fuck.
wait. But my class was the first class of Dekaney.
Yeah, I think y'all was.
So I'm 10.
No, because like
and
we
y'all
played
9.
Dekaney our senior year. We played Dekaney our senior year.
Well, they had a varsity
Yeah,
team.
he did. Balling, huh?
They had a varsity team. So y'all were playing 11th graders.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Kick their ass.
Yeah.
Kick their little asses. Fuck them. They was smaller than us. We was the second smallest team. We had to be bigger than somebody. We was small as hell.
That's
Man,
okay.
I played linebacker. And that's why I was like, I look in hindsight like, damn, dude, I was like 180 pounds. You know what I'm saying? It was like, that's how desperate we were on size. You know what I'm
How
saying?
much you weigh now?
Shit, probably 170 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, I actually lost weight. I actually, when I got to college, it was like 195. I was like, my neck. Ugh. I can't feel it. But anyway, stay studious. That was good. I forgot about that. Also, no, take more risks. And now it's like, that's why I write it down.
Yeah, stay studious.
Stay studious. So we talking about school, and I was like,
take more risks.
take more risks. Stay studious.
Yeah.
Save your money.
Save that money.
Save your money.
Save that. That's one of my biggest mistakes. I swear I probably made almost $500,000 to $1 million since out of high school.
And don't know where it is.
Don't know where none of it is.
Just lost that hoe.
Gone.
Oh yeah. You're just living life. You know what I'm saying? Like I read this book, The Richest Man in Babylon, and it's just this detailed story. You know, it's kind of like The Alchemist or something. And it's just pretty much going into saying that hold on, I'm distracted by the computer. Save 10% of all your income. You know, save 10. Like I said, save 10 to 20, but you know what I'm saying. Put enough away to where you won't miss it. You know, because like
if you build that habit, you're never gonna miss it because it's just
That's true.
It's something you're always doing.
That's true. I mean, yeah, just put it to the side. Don't like stress about it. You know, don't put so much in there that you have to keep going back in there to, you know, it's like, damn, I'm gonna need like the $10, $20. You gotta put enough, even if it's just $5. You know what I'm saying? Just put 5, adds up 5, 10, 20 here and there. When we get paid big, you know. If you got if you got like a 9 to 5, you know, it's a little bit easier because you know exactly what you're getting, you know. So it's just like whatever you have to do, you know, just save a little bit, put it to the side, like whether it's like a couple dollars or it's like a couple $100 if you just big balling like that. Big balling like that.
Just throwing money around.
Let me put 500 away this week because I'm just big balling. You know what I'm saying? If you're just doing it like that. You know what I'm saying? That leads into like have more assets than liabilities. You know what I'm saying? Have things that are actually worth shit and it's going to keep value. So like if you're ever in a rut or, you know, it either increases value or it stays the same or, you know, probably goes down like cars immediately go down. Isn't a car like considered like a liability technically?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jesus, as soon as you drive off. But yeah, you know, just having things that are worth stuff, that are worth money and, you know, can be profitable. You know, I guess it's kind of redundant, but it's all about ownership.
Bank account. Get a bank account.
It's all about ownership at the end of the day. But yeah, get a bank account. I was about to say, I don't think I need to tell people to get a bank account, but I guess so. I mean,
it's never too late to let people know. Hey, bank account.
Do you think people out there here with no bank accounts?
Yes.
Invest in art.
Invest in art. Invest in art. You know what goes up surprisingly? Shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shocked the hell out of me. Art, shoes.
Special editions.
Yeah, special edition things.
What?
Stocks.
Everything's art. Everything is art.
Most things are.
Basically.
I mean, but the kind of art that makes money is usually expensive. I mean, you know, property, owning things. Like I know this girl who had
guns.
Guns.
Get you some. I mean,
guns. Especially in Texas. Yeah, like you would definitely make some money with guns. I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn, like guns. Like, yeah, guns.
I don't know how much they depreciate in value.
Do they?
I mean, it can't be much.
I didn't use this that much, luckily. So, you be good on this one. But this one right here,
All
all
bodies.
bodies,
All the bodies.
all the bodies off there. His
Man,
love trying to come in my house.
I used to be a part of this gun group, and I remember this guy. He built his own guns.
Built his own guns.
Yeah,
Damn.
like a big old AR,
Okay.
and it was, pow.
Man, speaking of building your own guns, like, just look up assets. Google it. But speaking of building your own guns, like having skills, having marketable skills and trades.
That's a skill.
Having a skill that you could sell or like market, branding, is pretty big too. Just your personal brand and how you market yourself and how you want to get this money. It may change over time, like even myself, I try to do different things all the time, and I'm just now like, I ain't gonna say finding myself, but I'm always changing, I guess. Like we're always growing and learning new things and gaining new perspectives. So it's just like it's interesting, life is just life. Life is interesting. You're gonna try new things. You're gonna take risks. You're gonna have some failures. You're gonna learn from those failures. You're gonna come back better. You're gonna win. You're gonna lose. But overall, keep that mindset of positivity and money magnetism. You're going to be all right.
I'm a money magnet.
Money
you gotta wake
magnet.
up and say I'm a money magnet.
I'm a money magnet for sure. Also, wanted to talk about the value of networking. Like the people you surround yourself with, like, the whole saying, you're a sum of the top 5 people you surround yourself with. Mm-hmm. If everybody around you broke, then, you got to look in the mirror and be like, damn, I got to do better. We all got to do better. It's just like you got to put yourself in the community. You got to put yourself where the money resides. Also, in the people who are always in a negative mindset, if you're surrounded by a whole bunch of negative folks, that's also going to reflect. And it's just, you are who you hang around, so you got to keep that in mind. And also what you digest, as far as, literally and also figuratively, as far as like the media and the content that you consume. But yeah, I went on a whole tangent there. I got really passionate for a second.
We were talking about skills.
I'm talking about skills.
That's a skill.
That's a skill.
Chit chat's a skill.
Chit chat. I was talking about networking. Networking is like essentially like that's more important than anything. Like people go to college. I feel like when you go to college, you got to keep stay in the mindset of like it's more about networking than anything. Because afterwards you're acquiring skills while you're in college, of course. But it's just like, all right, who's gonna help you turn these skills into money? Like who are you connected to that can help you get to that next step? And like, how can you help them as well? What I'm saying? It's just like, it's always trade off, like if you're about to work at a business and you can recommend a really good employee, that makes you look good. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it works on both ways. Who can you help? And like, who can help you? It's just like, it's nothing malicious about that. It's just how networking works, And if somebody's just not doing anything, it's just like, you might just not have time for them. It's like, I'm gonna meet not to be. It's like I'm not your friend, but it's like we're doing things over here. Like if you're not really doing anything, it's like you come hang with us, but you're gonna have to do something. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like we not really just chilling and chit chatting all day. You know what I'm saying? We have our talks. We sit down and have intellectual conversations here and there, but we always have them, progressive moments. We all about progress. And reciprocity. But yeah, that's networking is a good thing. Just always like be friendly, try to meet as many people as you can that are cool, and read How to Win Friends and Influence People. I like that book. It was definitely helps with communication skills if you struggle in that area. Fortunately, I have never struggled in that area. Because always being the new guy, I always wanted people to like me. So, always figured it out. But yeah. Sorry, I had to check on the computer to be tripping. All right.
I think it's a good time for a break.
Think it's a good time for a break. I think it is. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and save this data. All right, so we'll be back after a message from our sponsors. The Marc Haize Show is brought to you by Justin's Used Tires. We'll see you in 3 months, or God is on your side. All right, y'all, we are back.
We're back,
baby. Okay, so I want to go more into that big money. You know what I'm saying? We went from money, magnetism. I wanted to talk more about finance. Finances by a regular guy, by the way. I'm not just a finance guru. I'm
Mystic.
not a guru. You know, I'm eventually bring some big money guys here, but you know, I'm a regular guy.
And eventually we'll become the big money guys.
But eventually we'll become the big money guys.
Because I see billions of dollars.
Like I'm not going to sit here in front of y'all. I'm not just making billions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? Like I noticed like when you Google, all right. So when you Google me, you know, I like to Google myself, see what pops up. You know,
Google you.
Yeah, I gotta see what pops up.
MARC.
What are people seeing when they Google me? If they Google me,
That's
I don't
it.
know. But it's like, all right. So, but the
you.
second thing that comes up is like Marc Haize net worth. I was like, why are people checking for my net worth?
No way. That pops up.
Yeah. It's like,
Wow, that's exciting.
people are nosy.
Yeah, they want to know. They want to know because you said that money's on the way, so they want to know that money made it.
But like, I like that song. How much money is he making?
Damn,
Like,
did the
song
money
is-
make it? Did it make it?
Like, yo, did the money make it? Oh, it's been coming in.
Yeah, it's still on the way.
Yeah, it's still.
It don't matter. It's coming soon.
It's been coming in waves.
It's coming soon. Don't worry. Don't
No,
worry.
it's been coming in waves. I'm not gonna say it's not coming. You know, I'm very, very grateful. You know, but it's just like, yeah, it's not. I'm not in the 6 digits. Not even the 5 digits. I would like to be like a 5-digitaire. Multi 5-digitaire. Then a 6 digit, then a 7 digits.
I believe that these things can happen, or it feels like it can happen within the next 1 or 2 years.
Oh yeah, I feel like I'm very confident. I'm very confident what we got going on. It's like, you know, like we're a lot further than where we've been. You know, I would definitely say that. You know, like especially like I said, I'm blessed to have been able to make money from things that I love to do. You know, so I can't even you know complain. You know, it's like people. You know, you put your music out, and you hope people like it, and you know. It's like, yeah, you know, people like it. I feel good. Like, I'm grateful. But back into finances. So as far as finances, man, like I just feel like it's all about like ownership. Like you gotta just own things and make money from them. Like that's like the basics. Like it's capitalism. If I can go into depth, like, oh, you know, real estate, stocks, I'm about to say rental properties. I mean, I guess into real estate, but I feel like real estate is huge too. Businesses,
Yeah.
business websites, people doing drop shipping.
I mean, or even, you know, hard labor such as a roofing company.
A roofing company, exactly. You know, like if you want to build like wealth, you have to own stuff. Like you having like certain jobs,
Or be a creator.
be a creator, a producer.
Yeah. The one that created the industry that's
Right.
available for
I mean,
the rest of the, you know, people a part of it.
yeah, it's still like I have to open my mind up to like what's new. I guess like the newest industry that's available right now, I think would be like virtual reality. Holograms. The next big things. Boy, we gotta get some freaking Michael Jackson holograms and go on tour. You know, it's just
Well, bring me back as a hologram and say, the money made it. The money made it.
the money made it, baby. I live forever.
Don't forget to get to the streets.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious, man. Like, yeah, it's just like I also been reading about cryptocurrency. So I was trying to get an understanding of like what's been the craze. Everybody's talking about cryptocurrency and everything, and just like, you know, it's booming and all that. But so I took some notes actually. I'm gonna break it down for people who don't know what cryptocurrency is. But so cryptocurrency is, of course, is online money. You got the, it's like it's confusing because like, all right, our money is technically online, but cryptocurrency is kind of like online gold in a sense, and it's kind of like my opinion, kind of cultish. You know, it's kind of like not in a negative sense.
It's with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, it's like it's whatever people believe in, but it makes sense. It's just for people who are like anti-bank. So cryptocurrency is managed by algorithm, like computer science and math, versus like accountants and like and bookkeepers. Yeah,
I really feel like at the end of the day, they're gonna even if they're anti-banking, they become as big as the bank at some point.
That's what I'm thinking
at
too.
some point
That's
in time,
like,
they're gonna start emulating moves like the bank.
yeah, I mean,
So it's like
It's-
you're basically hating something that you want to become.
it's like because like they have these miners and basically they're controlling everything. But I guess it's also the point of there's a limited amount, so they actually gain value over time. And I think it's like 126 or 200 something million, and
It's limited for now.
I mean,
They said gold was limited too. We just started poofing up. Here's more money.
that's what I'm saying. Like, there's inflation going on with the dollar, so it's
There
like
might be inflation with cryptocurrency
Like,
in
how
20
did-
years from now.
like I don't know. Like that's what I'm saying. I don't think there can be. I think it's just a lot of different ones. You know, I was like, so it's like Bitcoin's like the granddaddy, and then they have like 2,000 more coins, whatever. So it's just like whatever the people believe in. And like since since Elon Musk is like the richest guy in the world, everybody kind of follows where he goes with everything. Or like, there's Reddit users. You heard about the stuff that happened this week. Like, I didn't know the power of the internet was so goddamn strong, man. Power of Reddit. Like, these
Power of
individuals
Reddit.
have some money.
I think Reddit is where QAnon and all that stuff started.
What?
I think Reddit is where QAnon and all those things kind of started making rumbles. I think it started on the dark web, then it goes into Reddit, and then from there it just spews.
So I
into
don't
the
know
rest.
what that QAnon is. What is that?
I don't know, bro. Those are the people that stormed the Capitol. These
Oh.
far right wing extremists.
Oh man, hell no.
These are the people
that is not because these dudes on Reddit are way smarter.
But
than
that's
that.
where it started at. We're agreeing here. This is
Have subs for all kinds.
yeah for all kinds
Right.
of things.
I mean, so the people in QAnon, they probably been on Reddit as well, but these Wall Street guys are not the same as those people.
I understand. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
What I
Okay, we're just making sure.
No, I'm not.
Right,
No,
these are two
they
different
went
subs.
to jail. Those people went to jail.
Those people are not the smartest people. Like, I don't think that's not what you do.
Imagine like 20 years from now, be like, yo, we were on this QAnon thing for like.
So it's like basically, it's like internet gold. So it's a limited amount, and it's just gonna keep It's called halving, whatever. Where it splits in half, and every. Oh, hold up. Is a computer is a camera still rolling? Oh. Woo! All right, we back. We had some technical difficulties. Boy, this wine got me slurring.
Wine is.
That Vienna, there's some good stuff right here. Man, I like them dark reds. They're so smooth and they just sneak up on you. It's just so beautiful. But like I was saying, cryptocurrency is limited. And apparently the point I was getting to is over time, eventually it's just going to keep going up. And I don't really know in depth to where like how much it will go up. But I mean, it went from like 10,000 to 30,000. Was it 30,000? 34? Like, and within the last year, right? Yeah, so people are just like making hella money. Just like, I mean, that goes back into taking risk. It's a calculated risk, but yeah, people are making money in this cryptocurrency. I made some money on this Doja coin. It was really like a meme coin, you would say. Like the internet just hyped it the hell up, and it was under a cent, and it just shot up, and I was like, whoa. But then it went back down because Robin Hood did some dirty things. Robin Hood didn't want to see the poor people win. I know, right? The irony of it all. How you gonna put it in your name like that? I mean, essentially, though, so what happened was they took away the instant deposit, which I understand. I mean, it was kind of messed up, the timing of it all. But, I mean, people were able to put their money in before it got taken out of their bank accounts, basically. And with that, they're essentially giving you, like, a baby loan to, like, invest, and shit's going up and moving. People just immediately pulling their money out, and Robinhood didn't get nothing, probably, That scenario probably happened a few times. They're like, hey, whoa. But then also they stopped the whole GameStop and Nokia. Or it was
AMC. I remember reading about that.
Yeah, they was being some hoes about that. Everybody was just being big hoes about the little man winning.
Because they didn't want to see it happen.
They didn't want to see the little man win. They don't want to see you win. It's cold.
And now they want to do regulations.
Yeah, well, like what's that all about, man?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
make some money, and now you just want like, hey,
They don't want that to happen.
They don't want us to see. They don't want to see us
It doesn't
win.
matter. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? We're gonna be grateful
Because we're gonna win.
Because we're gonna win, and we're becoming more educated on how to win. Mm-hmm. Let's focus on that.
My friend was telling me that earlier that he feels like we're gonna see another crash soon.
Now, let's not even worry about that. Let's focus. We're that's not coming in our vicinity.
Right.
You might crash. Okay. Okay. Like I'm not speaking that into this room.
I was just thinking, like, is that even a possibility? Like, I feel like the government's talking about this whole stimulus, and apparently, I saw headlines. I didn't read into it in depth. They were thinking about putting out $2,000 a month. The first it said $1,400 one time, and it was just a whole bunch of rumors. But you know, they like to talk about it, but we just got to see what happens. But I'm just always curious, like, what's going on that prolongs, or what makes them.
I mean, here's
like
reality.
what's going to happen with everything after they put out another $1 trillion? Is like the dollar going to be worth less? Is everything going to get more expensive? The economy going to boost for a little bit, then we're just going to have too much money in circulation, so everything's going. You know, I don't know. You know, I'm just curious. But it would be nice to have an extra $2,000 every month. I am not complaining about that at all. Thank you, U.S. government, helping your boy out. I mean, you know, you can give us some medical insurance for the low, you know, but, you know, we'll take what we can get, I guess. Good old capitalism, huh? Yeah, this guy was telling me that he was paying for surgeries out of his pocket, and they were $3,500. It was like the same surgery when he got insurance was $35,000.
What kind of surgery was he doing for $3,500?
It was like out of lymph nodes. He has cancer, so it was pretty severe. But he used to pay out of pocket. He was an older gentleman. I met him while I was doing Lyft and shit, and he was talking about how like how the insurance companies tax.
What kind of insurance does he have?
I don't know.
Like, how does you go from $3,500 to $35,000?
I mean,
that sounds like you got no insurance.
No, what I'm saying is like they tax. So the hospital taxes the insurance. Well, yeah, they tax insurance basically to get more money.
Oh,
that's the point he's saying.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant they're billing him that much.
Oh no, I mean essentially they're billing. Essentially, they are billing him that much, but his insurance pays it.
Sure.
Yeah, so the hospitals are overcharging the insurance, which of course means insurance is going to be more expensive. So
would they do that on purpose to make up for the individuals that don't have insurance?
You think so?
Someone like myself who just doesn't pay the bill.
Probably, yeah. I've done that before. Apparently, medical bills don't go on your credit.
Well,
so
you know, at the end of the day,
you just disappear.
I need to get that together.
Thanks for keeping me alive.
Because ain't no wife gonna come in here when we got all these issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, that dude was right. You got to be ready to receive.
Got to be ready to receive these blessings for sure, man.
So.
Man, I feel that wholeheartedly, man.
There's many companies, though, that have phenomenal health insurance.
Like who?
Starbucks has great health insurance.
Okay.
Whataburger has great health insurance.
Everybody don't want to work at Starbucks and Whataburger.
Well, you know, you got to make some sacrifices. But, you know, like, it's a cornerstone. Everyone, you know.
Everybody got to do what they got to do.
UPS has great, you know, health insurance.
You know what?
Benefits. Boom, you know.
You joined the union? Okay. You know.
I don't. You know, I'm 50-50 on unions. That's okay though. You know what I mean? You know.
Man, you know, I'm all about
Amazon. You know, you get you some health insurance, some dental.
I'm insured by God, baby.
There we go.
Good work, working out, eating right.
There you go. You let them know.
Let them know. You know, my car's insured.
Hey, that's a start.
So what else I wanted to talk about? Man, did you have anything that you wanted to share?
You know, just double down on the gratitude.
Okay, my bad. I hate. See, that's why I like writing it down, because I hate I have to these little pauses. I have to go to like open my phone again. Like, damn it. So it was like I was thinking with the stimulus. So let's say we go with this whole $2,000.
This is that Andrew
stimulus.
Yang. That's what he proposed.
Huh?
Andrew Yang proposed that.
That sounds like an Andrew Yang proposal right there.
He did. Well, you know, but he got that from, you know, Dr. King spoke about that.
He spoke on everybody getting $2,000 a month.
He spoke about having that kind of aspect for, you know, impoverished situations. I don't want to fully quote it, you know, so I don't fully know. I do feel like I read through that in his memoir.
Okay. He specifically said that?
I feel like it was in there, and I feel like also that Andrew Yang doubled down and said, Dr. King, yada yada
Oh,
yada.
he backed it up with
Yeah,
some
I
Dr.
think-
King.
yeah,
Okay, I like that.
yeah.
Asian guy backing it up with black.
That's why I said
black hero.
American hero.
American
That's
hero.
an American hero.
Oh, EJ doesn't like saying black or white. I don't understand, but
Well, I already explained it.
I mean, I get it, but it's just like black. It exists. You know what I'm saying? It exists.
But why use a color? Why not just use a region? If we want to dive into it like that, per se,
then we'd just be all Americans.
or that's it.
But I mean,
that's what we want to be.
I was just telling him, I was like, I love being black. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't want to disown being black to be an American. You know what I'm saying? I'm an African American.
Well, that's how we.
You ever been to Africa?
I haven't been to Africa.
Like,
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't even say. Yeah, exactly. That's a whole nother episode. So like I technically take on African American, but I've never been to Africa. I'm like we're our own unique thing. I'm black. You know what I'm saying?
Black American.
I'm a black American.
That's what I'm talking
I'm special.
Well, see, something
I'm
like that.
special.
Something like that was created. Like this terminology was created.
Yeah,
You know what
I
I
mean, it
mean?
was created. It was. I will say that it was
like if you
created.
look at
but it's
you-
just like I mean, we would have to come up with a different name because
And
like we're still a unique bunch of people. And we have a unique culture.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like we black right now. So it's just like
It's like
some people like we're Israelites. Like I don't know much about that shit. You know,
another episode.
that's a whole nother. Like
Yeah.
assalamu alaikum salam.
Those are usually downtown on Main Street.
I
We
met a
have one of
guy.
them on here. You
I
know.
met a guy who was very big into that.
Yeah, yeah.
It
You know
was
what I'm
very,
saying?
I'm not gonna lie, it was a very challenging conversation, and I enjoyed it.
Oh,
And it was vice versa.
They believe in what they believe in.
It was
they gonna
very-
let you know.
I must say, I remember we walked away, we shook hands, and we had one of those moments where we're like, we had a lot of respect for each other.
Right.
It was, I came with some big points, he came with some big points.
He
and
was
it
like,
you
I'm
know what?
black, y'all, and I'm black, y'all,
That's-
and I'm blackity black, and I'm black, y'all. That's all it came. I'm blackity black, the black, y'all.
Well, a lot of it was about God, so it wasn't, yeah, we didn't really dive that deep into
I'm
the
black, y'all. But yeah,
the
man.
ethnicity concept, per se.
Right. So the point I was getting to was, what would you spend if you did get to this stimulus? Like, what would you do with this money?
$2,000 a month.
Yeah.
I would just pay my bills, and then the other ways that I make money, I would just use that to invest. I would like to really start some businesses, and
I feel
would,
that.
and really kind of uplift from there. And then I also believe, like I also feel like we, why do we need this? We all have it within ourselves, and that we can rise out of certain situations, and the phoenix will come out the ashes. And really push forward, and it starts with us. We become better men, then eventually we'll push that energy into this community and many communities around this city, then from there to the state, the nation, and the world. You know what I mean?
I feel that.
So we want people to really sustain themselves, because they'll feel more confident. That's why I've seen a lot of my insecurities stimulated from when I ran out of money, when I was really in a low place, because I wasn't fully able to fund for myself. And that's when you feel like, dang, like I remember one time, like coming home and, there was a few $100s just sitting on my table.
Right.
And it was, and looking back, I'm grateful for that individual, that did that. And, it's why though? I could have gone to work. I had legs, I had arms, you know what I mean? Like I was just feeling sorry for myself.
Feeling sorry for yourself. Right. I mean, I feel you on that, but I also feel, $2,000 a month would be nice. But I feel, I feel like, I do want to see people. I like how this moment is bringing out people's more, like, making people creative, I would say. It's making people creative, making people think outside of the box and, like, finding different ways to make money. I was in a rut trying to figure out what the hell to do. You know what I'm saying? I found some solutions for myself. But it was just like, yeah, it's like this whole coronavirus thing, like, a lot of people lost their jobs and they lost like their way of life, and you just had to reinvent your life in a sense. Had to find something new. I mean, fortunately for yourself, you're doing the same thing you was doing. Like, you did the Uber.
Well, I refuse to allow this to affect my life.
Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But
I spoke on this, consistently.
right, but I'm saying like a lot of people, it affected their lives, like whether they didn't want it to or not. It's just like they had to switch their mindset about it.
Sure.
It was like I was in that same boat. Like I live in Houston now. You know what I'm saying? Like my life was affected whether I wanted to or not. But I had to get into a state of acceptance to move forward and figure it out. So it's just like, yeah, a lot of people went through that, and it's just some people are still going through that. But I feel like most of America, I can't say most of America because I don't know most of America. But I feel like, for the people who are trying to figure it out still, it's just like, take time and really get to know yourself and get into self-awareness, and you'll figure it out, and learn about business and finance and like how you can make your money make money. So like when you get like these opportunities like a stimulus or like the unemployment or whatever, figure out how you can and what investments you can make to move you in a positive direction. Like for example, like the people who got let go at the airport, is like it's less airport jobs. They can't just like, I'm just go to another airport. It's just like, they have to figure something else out. And it's just like in the meantime, some people had to get creative and get jobs and something else, whatever was available. I just personally found out, like, I didn't even think about this, but, jobs near or around the medical industry. Nurses making hella money, but of course you gotta learn a whole new skill and everything.
See, that's when, going back to what we talked about, what we learned out of high school.
Stay studious.
The skills.
Because I know this guy during the pandemic, he something happened. I don't know what happened to him, but he ended up going to AC school. He ended up going to a school and learning about AC systems like during pandemic, started an AC business, and then started a creative studio. So it's just like, his mindset, like he's just wired that way. He's like immediately found a solution. Some people take a little bit longer to find solutions. Some people real fast with it. It's just like you just got to get to it. Eventually, you can't sit around like feeling sorry for yourself, like you said. So it's just, stay positive and don't be afraid to fail too. That's where, I'm gonna end on that note. It's just like a lot of people are just, you gotta be, like we said, take risk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Take risk and be open to new opportunities, and don't be, I ain't gonna say don't be afraid, but it's like bravery is basically
courage.
Like bravery is basically being afraid and doing it anyway. So I forgot. I'm gonna let that be the quote though. Bravery is not being afraid. It's not being afraid. Bravery is being afraid and doing it anyway. Jesus, boy, I'm gonna take and I was pretty brave to get on this podcast. I mean, this show with a couple glasses of wine, feeling very good. It's all about good vibes. Did you want to say anything before we wrap it up?
Just keep the gratitude.
Be grateful. Move forward. Take risks. Man, do what you can to be great.
Trust God.
Trust God. Trust the process. Trust the universe. Trust yourself. Trust in your ideas. Man.
Weather the storm.
I felt good about that. I felt good. Trust in the process. Like I said, weather the storm. This will pass. Or whatever, or if you're up, man, just be grateful for the blessings, man. Be grateful for the blessings. Be grateful for everything. Now I'm going on a tangent because I'm just so excited. Boy, I'm about to, woo!
Appreciate y'all watching Marc Haize Show.
All right. Y'all have a good evening, good day, whatever time you're watching this. Stay blessed.
I feel like it's my season. Wake up every morning feeling godlike. You can see the glow. I've been sleeping in the twilight. In the spotlight, they can only see the highlights. So I keep it real for the people still in my life. Oh, it doesn't matter how far I go. Keep it in 100 with the ones I know. And I keep on praying for the ones back home. I miss Uncle Derek, Lord rest his soul. I'm too good for this. Then my mama left the hood for this. I'm giving everything I should for this. I could have been in the kitchen with the pot and the cooking wrist. Like, look at this. I've been working on my hooks and shit. I could maybe write a book for this. Got them shook at this. Scott Street wanna look for this. You gon' respect what it took for this. Oh, got the money for the love, not the money. So much love for the money. So much love for the money. 'Cause people gonna change with the seasons. They gon' change. And I just needed something to believe in. So if I come up and see the